And we are live. Hey guys. Hey guys.
Hey everyone,
What's up?
the sun.
The awesome threesome are back. Hey guys.
Hey, good to see
Oh,
you.
hang on.
What's up?
Gotta hit the mutes. Yeah, we're good.
Yeah, muted now. Oh shit! Hang on, I've just got another one. There we go.
Before we start, I'd just like to thank everybody that's in the chat and those that are still to arrive or whatever. But and to you two beautiful men, to Monique, to the whole modelling community around the world, it's been overwhelming. The love, the support, at every turn. It's just been, hey, just incredible. Just so everybody knows, we get to lay Eli to rest on Tuesday, finally. So, going to be a bit of a struggle and I know you all understand, but I haven't touched a piece of plastic. It's not my priority. I will get back into it. My mojo is still there for it, but family's first, and that's one thing I won't quit on. So that's why you two bastards are still in my life. Family, you can't get rid of yours. To you both, especially, thank you so much for the phone calls. Are you right, mate? How you going, mate? Except for Pete, because he was too busy counting his money. But in all seriousness, thank you both. It doesn't solve the problem, but it helps take a load, takes my mind somewhere else. It's the quality bullshit that we run amongst all three of us that gives that little lift and takes your mind somewhere else. Tries to get you back to being you for that brief second in time where you felt something. And only because you guys are my brothers, you're able to do that. To all the wonderful people that sent all the messages and emails and just incredible. Thank you from my family. So yeah, but Tuesday will be hard, but I'm counting on you two idiots to be there.
Mate, I'll be on a plane. Sorry.
Yeah, well, I know you're there.
But when I get off the plane, I'll be there. All right. Yeah. Well, actually, not there, but
yeah, I know what you're saying, brother.
Yeah,
but it wasn't the kind of start of the year to give up smoking. Let's just say that.
Got that right.
It was going good, and then it just went go. But
Say
we'll work on that next month.
So Jim, Brody, Wombat Models is in. Sam Boone. Hi Sam.
Thank you.
Pete, Jace, you're always there for us, mate. So obviously we're going to be there for you. Especially that stupid bloke up there in the top left-hand corner. That's you, Pete. Don't look like your Brady Bunch. Yeah, he's only down the road from you. I'm around the corner and down the road a little bit. But like Bilge just said, mate, you got his number, you got my number, you got Monique's number. Yeah, we're all there for you. So just like you are for us, and that's what being part of a family is, brother. So yeah, that's all I'm going to say about that.
Hey, Monique.
That's all I got to say about that. I'm going to watch that tonight.
Wombat. Hey, mate. Before we get on to Wombat, you guys, what have you been up to? Sorry.
Well, Peter, what have you been up to?
What have you been up to? Oh, down there.
There you go. What have you been up to, mate?
Oh, mate, I haven't touched the ASLAB because I've been on a bit of a short holiday up in Queensland. I managed to get away for the Australia Day long weekend, and first time in 3 years, my sister pointed out that I've been up there since COVID. So I visited my sister, her kids, my brother-in-law, and my mother, and a mate up there in Brisbane. Yeah, it was really good. Had a good break, and then cruised back. And the heat's followed me down to Sydney because it's still up in the 30-odd degrees down here. I'm furiously working on the Amato because I've got to get some videos up. I've got one already coming out Tuesday, so that'll be putting on the wood deck. All about that. And then, just working on it. And the ASLAV, I'll devote a good solid day to that on Friday, my day off this week. Do a bit of catch up to you guys. And
Hey,
that's it for me.
Yes, mate.
mate, did you notice when I went down to Canberra, I actually stopped in twice to see Pete?
Canberra's right on the way.
He only had to come up another 6 hours and nothing.
Another 6 hours. Yeah.
Look, he could have come and seen me as well on his way to fucking Brisbane, but he didn't.
Yeah, no, nothing.
You know, the thought crossed my mind for about a billionth of a second.
Wow.
Oh,
So what about you, mate?
Well, sold my motor vehicle today. My old Barina. So I'm doing a Peter.
feels good, doesn't it?
I look like a drug dealer. I have started the Turpits again, which I'm actually really enjoying. I'm pretty sure all of you have seen my box opening from Icky Sticky. Monique, that little that sticky pencil is the shit. I love it. It's made my life so much easier just doing little bits and pieces. I have finished my ASLAV, which I'll just get. Has anyone heard from the Aussie Frenchman lately?
From who, mate?
Aussie Frenchman.
No.
No, he does
Has he
still
been-
post comments for Ron,
Does he?
but yeah, so he's still around. He's just not making any videos.
Yeah, I'm gonna give him a message, make sure he's all right because he wasn't too well for a while. So I finished my my ASLAV. So first time I've done weathering, and I don't think it looks too bad. I can't really see it on the back too much, but I actually really enjoyed it. Yeah, so I'm gonna do a few more of these sorts of things with weathering on it. Oh, the exhaust looks fucking sick, I reckon. I reckon that looks really good.
Yeah, it's brilliant, mate.
Rusty and dirty, worn. It's good.
So I'm going to do a few more of these armoured vehicle type things and get right into it. I'm also going to get some older vehicles, and I'm trying to get Jason to answer a fucking question. I've answered asked a couple of times now. If he makes a primer that is the rust colour, because I need a rust coloured primer for these vehicles I want to do. So, do
We
you?
are going to.
Good.
We are just trying to get these all together, mate.
Good.
So they're not that. It's not that easy. It's a click and boom, like it's.
Well, no, it should be, mate. Look, I don't want to hear excuses, all right? I want the fucking product, and I want it soon. And yes,
Yeah,
Pat, I'm going to be doing on Abrams. Yeah, so I'm off for 2 weeks as of Tuesday, and I will be happy to announce now that I have a new title at work. Instead of being a field assistant, I am now known as a Oh. What am I doing? A field operations supervisor. I don't even know what I do.
Less work.
Well, no, because I'll be doing my own. It's my whole work. So that's a promotion for me, and it's a massive pay rise. So yeah, so I'll be running a project for the next between 6 and 12 months. So that's going to be good. But yeah, I'll be gone for 2 weeks every month, so you won't see me for 2 weeks. So, but yes, I'm going to buy an Abrams, and I'm going to build that. That'll be my next armored vehicle. Once I've done the Tirpitz and my Hawk, which is behind me, my jet for my nephew, and then I will, and then I'll get onto Warship Darwin after I've done everything else. And Wombat, mate, I don't know how to do that sort of shit, so I'll just wait for Jace to put it out. And thanks, Monique.
Yeah,
hey, Wombat. That's what I've been doing.
Wombat, mate, watching your build, mate, wow, you are just sensational. It's stunning, mate, the way you put it together, the way you think about it, the way you plan it out. Yeah, absolutely brilliant. Hey, MTG, yeah, brilliant. Yeah.
Hey, you're talking about that primer for rust idea. Why don't you just use the whole red and then weather it to get that rust, adding a bit of the weathering material?
No, what we do, like you can do that. We actually make it so that it's everything's level. So when you thin paint or thicken it up, it's not going to have the same effects when you lay it down. We want the modelers that use this to be able to just spray it, and there it's done. Not have to go, oh, I've got to thin it down or all that. We want people to be able to go, spray, job done.
Mm-hmm. I got a question for you, Jace.
When a man loves a woman.
No, not. Yeah, you keep telling me that, and I keep forgetting, keep asking. But anyway, what is clear coat? What is actually clear coat? What is it? A paint? What is it?
It is a paint,
but no pigments. It's clear. How do you make it clear?
Well, you make it and you take the colour out of it.
So if I have a model that's clear coated, is it okay? Can I put a base coat over clear coat?
What, a base coat over clear coat?
Yeah.
Yes.
That's not a problem.
No.
Okay, I'm just wondering what the content of clear coat is.
Yeah, no, it forms a barrier. Like it's like with the 2K when you get to use that hippo.
Yeah, but like you got thinners and you got pigments. What's a clear coat? It has no pigment, right? So what's the other thing on top of the thinners in the bottle that makes it clear coat? And then you've got gloss, flat.
It's a secret, Peter. It's just there, mate. Don't worry about it. It's a secret.
Just use it and you'll enjoy it.
All right. But you can base coat over the top. No problem.
Yeah, just chill.
Okay.
It's,
I have to mask up something, and I want to clear coat what I'm masking. And base coat over the top.
Yes, mate. You can do that.
All right. Moving on. Shut up. So about the man and the woman, how do they? Anyway. Hello, Randy. How are you, buddy? Good to see you, Neville. Who else is there? Anyone else? New model MTG, model tank guy came in. Sam's still here. Hooray. Look at that. My God. I'm not going to get mine. It's still in the box.
Mine's got. I managed to do the paint, the clears in the blue and the red. I've got some liquid mask there.
That's good stuff. That real good stuff. That's the one I use.
On a positive thing, Wayne from BB's Hobbies. I told him my father, who got me into modelling. He's been amazing, Dad, through this whole. He's a minister. Came.
Your old man.
Yeah, he drove up straight away from Brisbane. Came up, by the way. In the morning, and
yeah.
Anyway, he got me into modelling, so you know, and he's the reason you're unfortunate enough to know me. But he was one of his favourite planes was the Ju-87, the Stuka. Anyway, I bought one last year. I bought one because they're a beautiful kit, and I gave it to him just so he can get right back into it. And Monique sent him some great stuff. But so what I decided to do with my dad is we're going to build this together over Zoom.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I'm not sure if I'd record it and do it as like the channel, but I think a father and son build at our age. He's 75, I'm 55, and Paul, tell him to take deep breaths.
No, I don't want to get high. So, if someone wants to buy me a present, anyone out there wants to buy me a present, the Mustang.
Don't put your hand.
Mustang, not car, the aircraft.
P-51D.
It's what my Uncle Roy, my dad's Uncle Roy, learnt to fly in when he was a flight sergeant in the RAAF during the Korean War, and he also flew the Mustang during the Korean War on a couple of missions. So,
cool.
As people know, I'm very family orientated, and I am very I want to build things that, like my nephew, his first flight tomorrow in one of those.
Cool.
So I'm building that soon for him, special with Jason. I'm actually going to get the NATO codes or whatever it is you need to get the correct paint done for that. Yeah, so if anyone wants to get me a nice present, which I'll love forever, and I'll dedicate my build to them, is the Tamiya Mustang. I'll get a link.
I've got a few here.
I'll just write that down.
Yeah, sure you will.
Me a Mustang. Yes,
it's not cheap.
Sam was missed this morning. Everybody Sam this morning. My trip, Mr. Model MTG. Yeah, it's over now. I'm back home. I survived. It's all good. Bike needs a good clean though. Whew. Had to go through a bit of mud on this dirt track to find a place to camp. That's all good. How'd you end up doing the vision blocks? I'm still trying to figure out the best way to do it. Vision blocks. What's that? The ones in front of the hatch there. Oh my God, I'll let Jace answer that. What's that? Oh. Sam's on the phone. Everybody, shh.
Hey, bud.
Well, that's a nice one.
It's an Eddard limited edition.
Nice.
Hmm.
So that's what he thought. Really?
Yep.
Oh, man. Thanks.
It's yours.
Oh, you're a legend. No, because I think I did a video on the Iroquois, the Huey. That's what Uncle Roy flew when he got got the Distinguished Flying Cross, which not a lot of people got during Vietnam. He was dropping a bunch of SAS boys in at somewhere, and he actually got shot. And he's hovering. They all jump out. Then he flies away and he crashes. And lived. And yeah, he got the Distinguished Flying Cross. He got mentioned in dispatches, which didn't happen very often either. So yeah, it was a pretty special bloke, old Uncle Roy. Passed away a couple of years back, but he was old.
Paul Price has a message for you there, Hibbo.
Hey?
Do you know the tail number? He's got markings for you if you want. For the tail.
Oh, where's that?
See? See there? 5 finished RAAF markings if you want one, Hibbo, for your...
Oh, shit, yeah.
Yeah, 148, Paul.
That'll go down well. Yeah.
I can find the tail number.
Hey, Paul. Paul and Wombat, you enjoying your Outlaw?
Yeah, okay.
And anybody else has used it?
I'm telling them there's this group build, that's for sure. But okay, it's all good.
No, that Outlaw paint is sensational. Like I said in my unboxing of Icky Sticky, if I didn't like the shit, I wouldn't be buying it. And I love everything I've had from Icky Sticky. And that pencil, like Monique said, that pencil is sensational, and that is sensational. I love it. But the same with Outlaw. If I didn't like it, I wouldn't spruik on about it, and it is good shit. Like those Ozcam colours, fucking sensational. And the Pilbara Brown is actually very close to the colour of the water that we had in those floods. I sent you these photos and videos, didn't I? You boys?
Yeah.
Cut it.
Sorry, Sam just saying she went swimming at La Perouse. That's a nude beach, isn't it? I'm sure it is.
La Perouse is a bloody Aboriginal community.
Yeah, it's a nude beach too.
It was Black Rock. They call it Black Rock. Surf there once.
There's a Bombora off the coast.
Australian pipeline.
So you were saying?
Yeah, the Pilbara Brown in Outlaw paints is very, is very, very close to the colour of the water that was lapping up in the torrential rain and flash flooding that I saw the other day.
You know, of all the natural colours that you put into a bottle of paint, so much is affected by the time of the day, the cloud cover, the sun, reflections. I mean, I don't know how you could possibly get anything that you could say is accurate.
Where it's up made, where we make it, everything is set in a controlled light. At all stages, like
the colours of the Australian outback just change so much. Like, how can you just have, you know?
Yeah, but that's another thing. We have a program up there that can run a light cycle.
Yeah, right. Yeah, okay. But then that would give you all different shades of your paint.
Yeah, but you have a 0 point.
Right.
Which is the real, like that's the colour, that's it.
I guess
and then
when we run the end of the photo, Pete.
When you get away,
you've got all your zeros and negatives and positives and stuff.
Yeah.
So when it scans it left and scans it right and brings it back to 0, we know our scope of what's going to happen if somebody's displaying their model. At what time of day, what colour the paint will look like.
Jeez.
Mate, you need to do a video on how you make it, like because I know me and Peter are interested in how it's actually made. I mean, it's not. I mean, it's not a secret.
we've got
not everyone's going to have the fucking equipment to do it. So if you and Braden do it, like Braden talk it through, or you talk it, probably Braden has got a more palatable voice.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, no, I appreciate that.
I mean, I've seen the way you bottle the paint and all that's interesting, but the actual mixing and creating it would be a good video to do. It'd be interesting.
Yeah.
You don't see that anyone else doing that. You know?
You get a lot of likes and a lot of views on that.
Like, there's one there that has 31 different tints in it.
Yeah, that many. Wow, Jesus.
Get one colour. Pilbara Brown has 18 tints in it, different colours.
Well, my little container that I've got, which is an onion container for all my outlaw paints, is getting quite full. I'm gonna have a bit of a poll right now, okay? So I need everyone to pay attention. I've got a 1929 Ford pickup from Jace. All right. It's got a yellow, but I don't like yellow. Yellow's a shit colour. So I'm looking at. Oh fuck! Where are they all? See? No, that's whole red. I'm looking at. No, that's all red. I'm looking at Ferrari Rosso Angelo, which is a red. Obviously, Rosso being red. And unfortunately, the bottle's covered in white because the white paint Jason got me fucking blew up in the post. So that's the colour. It's sparkly. There's either that or there is either... Would the Ford engine light blue, would that be a colour for the outside of a car or the engine?
Would it, you can use it for whatever you want, mate. It's up to you. Paint, that's just what the colour is. That's where it was pulled from the Ford Motor Company. No. That was the colour.
Or I've got Team X-Star Blue.
That's magic.
Which is that, which again, oh, that's actually really nice on there. Or there's a purple. And fuck you, MTG. My ass is beautiful. Your missus likes it. It's a McLaren Mauve Blue. Which is that one. So I want to know, we've got a couple of reds, and we've also got a nothing. We've got one red. So someone give me a tip of what we want. And then I'm going to use this shit on it, which is a 2K Diamond Clear.
Oh, yeah.
So...
yeah, I was going to say that. Ford engine blue is probably the colour for the engine in the blue. Did you get the blue and red engines in the early Fords? Oh, Jesus. My God.
Oh, that was just for MTG. He's got a bit of a thing for me. He keeps on giving me a hard time. I think it's a bit of a nutty rumster, eh? And look at old Wombat is a analytical chemist. So so Wombat could tell the difference between high quality meth and really shit meth.
Oh, jeez.
Do you know how I used to be able to tell good quality meth against bad quality meth? The clarity of the actual shard. The clearer the shard was, the more pure it was.
Okay.
And then it goes to the like brownie color or cloudy, then goes down the scale to cloud. And that the more cutting and the more cutting agents to put in, the worse it is. We
Yeah,
had we had a
good
bloke. Hey,
diamonds all the way. It was like diamonds all the time. Beautiful.
yeah, like we had a bloke down in Katanning who we arrested for self-supply. His shards were crystal clear, and you could actually see cracks inside the actual shard, which makes it even purer. And that was chemically analyzed at 97% pure,
Oh, hey.
which you could
Kind of-
cut down. And he had what was it? He had half a kilo, I think it was, but you could have cut that down at 97%. You could cut that down to about half a kilo. You're probably looking at around about 12 to 13 kilos by cutting
Well,
it.
and that be okay on the street at that level.
Yeah, mate, a junkie would take anything.
That's big money, eh?
Oh yeah, a kilo is around about $1 million. We had a bloke over here who, in Perth, that me and another bloke arrested. He had 12 kilos of 86%, I think it was, pure. We didn't find it. We found a 500-gram bag of meth that was crystal. It was fucking good quality shit. But he actually he got remanded. His wife or girlfriend over in New South Wales, she got sent over to WA by some Italian type people to go into the apartment where he was living, to go into the ceiling and get all the shit out. Her phone were tapped. Like his phone was in custody. Her phone was tapped. So major and organised crime went upstairs went up to this apartment in Adelaide Terrace and found all this gear, right? They've pulled it out in bags, like big sandwich bags, and placed them all on the table, okay? And this apartment still hadn't been re-rented because they couldn't re-rent it until after the trial. So all these bags were placed on the table. And photos were taken, everything. There were fingerprints on it, everything like that, all down to him, and DNA all down to him. His lawyer was one of the defence team for the I can't think of the name bloke. Lloyd Rainey. Lloyd Rainey was a lawyer over here that was alleged to have killed his wife and buried her up at Kings Park. But his defence lawyer was part of that team, so he was a QC. Smart. He said, "Did you guys put cloth or plastic down on the table before you laid the methamphetamine down or methylamphetamine down on the table?" And they've said no. He won his trial because of cross-contamination on the desk, on the bench, on the kitchen table. That's how smart this bloke was. And this is when I decided I want to study law, because that is sensational shit. For him to be able to do that and work that out, I'm just like, wow, that is so clever. So he pled guilty to the half kilo. He'd already served 2.5 years. And I went to that trial when I was a civilian. And I got made to look like an absolute fuckwit by that defence lawyer. But he kept on bringing up the fact that we didn't do what they do on CSI with the crime scene. So, yeah. But, yeah, he ended up doing 2.5 years. He was released the day of the end of the trial for time served.
Wow.
So that was, you're looking at probably around about $45 million worth of possible methamphetamine sales in Perth. Because at that time, we were looking at 1 point. So a point of a gram was around about $175 to $100. So a lot of shit.
All
So
right.
you guys want the preview of some of these?
Yeah, go for it.
No, not really.
These are
Oh,
the
wow.
labels, guys.
Nice label. What's that one, mate?
British interior green.
Interior green.
Aircraft.
Yeah, so you've got ship, tank, Spitfire.
Of course, you'd do that for the for your favourite aircraft. Hull red.
Yep.
I know that one.
I've got that in my little stash.
Yeah.
IJ in grey.
IJ in grey. Got half a bottle left.
Oh, what's that one?
That is German olive green. Now, all these bottles have the RAL numbers and the federal standard numbers on them. So if anybody's doing their cross-referencing and stuff.
You're good at that motion. What's that one?
That is Curtis English khaki grey.
You're really good at that motion when you shake it up.
Thanks, mate. Been doing tossing a fair bit. One of the German greys.
On the Outlaw Paints website, can you do a search for the paints by its code?
We're working that part out, mate. There's so much. Here's some NATO. This is our NATO label.
Nice.
So that's just a few of them.
Very good.
Yeah, so we're working hard. Get them all pumped out.
Skull. Well done.
There's not that much left, mate.
Yeah.
Oh, I've got that big bottle of black primer just sitting there too. Which,
very good.
Seriously, if you mob haven't tried Outlaw Paints and you get it in Australia or wherever, do this shit. It is fucking good quality stuff. You know, I love it. I really, really love it. So much
Why did you
people.
just sneak over to the desk? He just like, doop, 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 doop.
Outlaw Paints, some of the parts going on the deck of the Yamato. And I'm not sure what those are, but yeah, they've got the black primer. Any guns or turrets or anything that's
Black primer.
is going to have the black primer on it.
It's a black primer.
Yeah.
But like I said, like I'll keep on saying it, this smells funky.
Yep.
Excuse me. It's not the best smelling stuff. So yeah, to me, it's got a lot nicer smell. It's a sweeter smell, but this is a better quality product. So there you go, Jay. So I'm still not
Yeah, mate,
still not going to powder coat shit. This smells like shit, but I'm happy to have that smell because it's good quality. So there you go. And then
if it's spray booth, it's good. Hey,
Seriously.
still in discussions. We've got a couple of distributors over there. We're just discussing shipping costs. That's where it's all down to. Build probably about 6 months, mate.
All right, so it looks like I won't be doing my warship down for 6 months then, which is good.
Randy, Hibbo, yours is being made as we speak, by the way.
Was it?
Yeah, for the Darwin.
Share my bro.
Randy, yeah, mate. If you know anybody, mate, let me know. In the States. We got contacted by a gentleman on the West Coast. He's interested in becoming a distributor for Outlaw as well. So yeah, then a UK as well. So they contacted us just before we went south. So actually, that night I was on a Zoom call to the UK. So yeah.
Scale modeler.
Yeah, we've got two Petes. We've got Pete the Scale Modeler and
Yeah.
up here in the left-hand corner.
I reckon Pete the Scale Modeler might have talent.
I reckon he probably have a lot more talent than the other Pete that we talk to.
Probably.
I bet he visits his mate.
Beginner.
Yeah, I bet he visited his mates. He'd go out of his way.
You might notice
Do you know what, Jace? Jace, I reckon this has been 100% honest that old Pete up in the left-hand corner is on a par with, if not a little bit better, than the bald, glassed bloke in England, Nigel.
No, bullshit.
No. Nigel's got a personality.
Yeah, no, apart from personality, skill-wise.
So I just got to work on the personality.
Skill-wise, I think Pete is on a par with Nigel. When it comes to ships, not aircraft, on a par with ships, you are on a par with Nigel.
That's an insult to Nigel. Oh, on ships, nah.
Yeah.
Well, he doesn't finish ships, does he? He starts them and doesn't finish them.
Yeah, but Pete, you've got to get rid of the beginner out of your title.
I have.
Yeah.
I took it out. Yeah, it's not in the intro anymore. I took that screen out.
Why don't you just put a backwards perspective?
No, it doesn't say beginner anymore.
Just put in there on a par with Nigel with ships.
Yeah.
It says not very good scale model.
I'm looking forward to seeing you do your fucking aircraft, mate. I'm looking forward to seeing that.
I know. Is that our next group, Bill? Are we still in these?
I'm not doing the Spitfire.
Why?
No.
I'm sending you the Mustang so you can practice on the Spitfire.
Yeah, no. I've done aircraft before. I won't do the Spitfire, so I haven't bought it. So I've got a few other things I need to get done first. So I will do that Spitfire at a later date.
My 132 length sitting here. Yeah, I just got to knock out Kieran. One of the boys. All the family's pretty much here. There'll be a lot more the next couple of days. So
you got a few beers set up there, mate?
Oh, I'm drinking, but
That's hot.
yeah, I might have a few on Tuesday. So
good man.
Just got to get through it, and yep, that's enough of that subject.
I'll have a couple when I get to Onslow, mate.
Thanks, mate.
Well, I've been having a couple every day for him, so yeah.
MTG, can you email me at Jason at Outlaw Paints first, please, mate? That'd be great, and I'll get hold of you. Bill, do you have the Edward Spitfire?
No, I'm not going to build nothing.
I
got nothing. Who?
Red Room Models. I shall have a look at that.
Mm-hmm.
I will do a lot of. I did say one of my videos, and I can't remember who was talking about getting all these updates and shit for stuff. I felt bad when the way I said it. It sounded like I was being a bit rude. I wasn't being rude at all. I'm an out of the box builder unless it's something that I really, really want to do well, like the turpits, because some Muppet gifted me the turpits. That would be the lovely bloke up there in the top right-hand corner, which is young Jason. I will be doing the Hawk as close as I possibly can to the way it is with my nephew flying it. And Warship Darwin is going to be the most perfect build because I don't have to worry about anything else because I've got all the kit, all the, what do you call it? What's that stuff? Pontos stuff. There you go. There you go. Pete. Mine's done, mate.
There you go.
I got that Darwin. I got you. No.
Yeah, you got me the Darwin for my birthday, yeah.
Yeah, I got you the photo and stuff for that, didn't I?
Yeah. Pontos, yeah.
Look at that. I might just have it like an ASLab in the production line, and that's where it's up to. You know?
You really are a fucking idiot, eh?
Yeah. But I've done the wheels good. I'm happy with my wheels. See? They come up really nice. Look at the wheels. My camera's shit. There you go. Wheels come up well. So, I've got extra paint coming too, haven't I? Because I've got to do my Coca-Cola truck. Yeah. Coca-Cola truck.
And you boys, well, we saw that out, but you have the first release of the 102 Outlaw Military.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry, mate, what was that?
I think I was saying to Pete, if you guys cover postage, I'll send the 100.
Oh, well,
yeah, let's know the postage.
Yeah, we were talking about that the other day, and I'm more than happy to pay for the postage and half the normal cost.
No.
Yeah, and I got paid well, so I didn't spend much on my little holiday. So
you don't spend fucking much any day.
That's why I say that.
You're the kind of bloke, a bloke could be begging for food and you give him $5 and you say you got $3 change.
Of course. What do you need that much for? Yeah.
Hibo, this one, mate.
See, this is the stuff. Hang on. That's what I got from all that meth I was talking about that week. Oh yeah, no, don't do that. I'm not American, mate. I'm Australian.
Just confess live online. What you just said come back and haunt you in years, mate.
I know, it will.
It really will. Yeah. No, let me know the postage. I'll send you the money straight up. No problem. Definitely.
And this coin.
40 kilos, you said, eh? Is that right? 40 kilos of paint?
Yeah, no. No, that's
How
the
much?
whole. It's 49 kilos for the whole collection.
So what is it for the 102?
Oh, mate, we haven't made it up because you got a different box size.
Yeah. So what are we looking at with
It's 80 grams a bottle.
How many? 10.
80 per bottle.
Right, so 102. So that's going to be around about 10 kilos. We'll say 10 kilos, eh?
Yeah.
There you go. It's going to be about $50.
Maybe more than that.
You don't want to go regular post, do you?
Yeah.
So,
It's cheaper going regular post.
yeah, but insured, it's all paint.
Yeah.
You know, box. All right. We're still trying to get more.
Yeah, MTG, mate. Please get in contact with us, mate. Love to be in Canada.
Yes, I've opened the box, Sam. I've looked at it, and now I closed the box.
There's a 48-hour build, which coming up. I think it's the end of next month, maybe, or middle of March.
Yeah.
So you got 48 hours. We've donated. It's going to men's stuff all around the world. Heroes. Heroes or something, and another few other groups, charities throughout the world.
Yeah, Pete the Scale Modeler. I told him to buy the Yamato. Like me and Jace had the Yamato. Everyone has that.
We're giving the entire collection away for them to auction.
Okay.
So there'll be 629 bottles.
There you go. There's a market for you for Canada. You want to get some paint up there.
Yeah, MTG's going to email me, and I'll get
I
on
can't
that
believe. Yeah.
after next week.
Why do Canadians have so much problems accessing stuff that are sold in the US? You know, I mean, I know Ron up there trying to buy.
Canadians are weird.
Well, you know, like there'd be tons of shops throughout the United States that sell the Yamato, and yet Ron can't get hold of one because he's in Canada.
Yeah, Prime Minister Trudeau, he's a dickhead.
I don't know. You know, I mean, it's not far across the border. I don't know why you can't just. Must you do a postage or something, or I don't know.
Because Canadians are weird. Look at MTG.
Yeah, wasn't that a song? Yeah, MTG, yeah, you know me.
Yeah. What's this? No Yamato here. Yeah. There's no Yamatos in Australia at the moment, actually. Getting a bit hard to find.
So, a
price,
60 centimetre by 60 centimetre by 60 centimetre package weighing around about 16 kilos will cost $936 in Australia.
Oh, bullshit.
Yep.
To what? Send where?
That's from Gladstone to Joondalup. That's 2 foot by 2 foot by 2 foot.
No way.
Yep. I'll send you a photo of it right now.
You can send what? To get that paint down to here?
Hang on. I'll send you this. Hang on.
Mate, I'm going to fly up there and grab it myself.
There we go. Hang on, I'll just send this to you.
Wait for it. All right. Here it comes.
All right.
Oh, by the way, I got a new screen on my phone. For some reason, after I bought it, there was a smear in the middle of the screen there. And I didn't realize when you buy new phones, they include covers on them. I thought it was just the original glass because I never bought a cover for it. There it is. So,
Give me $5 Testament.
I paid $50 for the top-notch cover for my glass on here, and the thing's gone. Let me have a look at this. Express Post.
That's Express.
Yeah, that's the only thing it would let me do.
Yeah.
That's bullshit, eh? That's unbelievable.
I think it'd be different. I'm pretty sure that can't be right.
Can't be.
So in Onslow at the moment, there's a severe thunderstorm warning, damaging winds and heavy rain for parts of the Pilbara, Gascoyne, Central West and Central Wheatbelt districts.
Yep.
Love this time of year up there.
And this is the weather map of where I am at the moment. And there's quite a bit of rain about. We've got storms hitting Sydney soon.
Well, that there, can't see it very well. Let's see if I can.
Yeah, it's all right. I can see that. Yeah.
$46, Hibbo.
46, I can do that. That there was the just before the storm that got us flooded, just north of Onslow, south of Karratha the other day. Look at that shelf cloud. How hot is that? That is so sexy, eh?
Yeah, they're mad-looking storm clouds, eh?
I love it. I really love it.
Yeah.
So hang on, what are we talking about? We wear like a hat? What?
Yeah, I don't know.
Is this scale model Muse is a chick, eh? Female, eh? Is it? Is she? He? Them? Person? Do they have a pronoun? Does anyone have pronouns here? Please say no.
What's a pronoun?
Pronoun like me, he, him, she,
Oh, no.
her, fucking
What?
them, it,
I'm used
them,
to
they.
it. Yeah. Yeah,
I
everyone's
don't have a pronoun.
What's this saying?
I don't know.
There's a hobby code, Queer VP. Yeah, well, yeah.
You also need a mortgage to get it from him.
Yeah. Well, that's where you got yours. I thought you got the last one. They must have got restocked.
Yeah.
Sam,
I got mine on sale.
messaging me.
Hey, look, if I offend people, I don't give a fuck because that's who I am.
No, Sam, my Coke truck is not snapped together. Remember, I showed you that. It's not. It's not that bad. It's not a snap together. No, it's all good. So $46. No worries. How do I get that?
Yeah.
Be less for you.
Don't tell him that.
No, it'd be the same.
$98.
Yeah, no, I'll be able. I'm happy to. Like I said, fuck. I need a shoulder reconstruction. Another one.
Yeah. No, you don't.
Oh fuck, that's really bad.
When we do get into the US and Canada, the UK will be sending over 500 stickers per shipment. Because our stickers are premium, they're expensive.
Yeah, haven't got one of your coffee cups yet either.
Eh?
I still haven't got.
Grab me a coffee cup if I paint when I order it.
I still haven't got bloody Chunks sticker from you, Jason.
Yeah, it'll be down there somewhere.
Wow.
Mate,
There's your
I'm
answer.
not fucking shit, Bilge.
There's your answer, Hibbo.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah, no. I just don't know. I mean, it's hard to tell. With names, I'm talking. I mean, Randy, you can tell is a bloke. Pete, you can tell is a bloke. Paul, you can tell is a bloke. Bilge, you've got no fucking idea. Just by the name I'm talking about. We know he's a bloke. Sam, if you didn't have Samantha, you wouldn't know. Richard, you don't know. Model tank guy, you never know. I've seriously got to stop fucking drinking beers when I'm on this thing, eh?
Well, that's true. You got to be careful who you're talking to online. You never know.
Me? Look, I've got tits. Looks like I've got tits. So am I a boy or a girl? I don't know.
We'll just keep wondering about that one. I don't know.
I was going to turn my fucking air conditioner on.
Yeah, I wish I had air conditioning. I'd love to turn it on. Ooh, it's still 29. It's 29 degrees. I'm sweating and I'm just sitting here like, ooh.
It's still 37 here.
37.
Yeah.
Can have that.
Sam's being quite nasty here.
What's she saying there? What's this? Oh, the only one with brains is Bildrat.
Thanks, Sam. Appreciate it.
Really?
Wow.
34 where Pete the Scar Modeler is. 34. Oh,
where are you, Pete? Where are you, mate?
Yeah, where are you? Sounds like Aussie.
I'm not looking at what these women are saying now.
Looks like our mate didn't show up from the stream on today with Paul and everyone. There was a guy who's going to come across. He hasn't. Maybe next time. He was running. Yeah. I had air conditioning riding my bike today. Whew. It was really, really hot. Yeah. Did I tell you about? I did tell you about. If you watched my stream on Friday, I was modelling live stream. You know about the spider incident on my motorbike I had. Did you hear about that? So after I packed up camp and loaded the bike and headed off up the highway to get some fuel, pulled into the gas station, service station, lifted my tank bag to reach the fuel cap. There's a huntsman, good full-size huntsman spider. He was that big, laying around my fuel cap. Spiders don't bother me. It's no problem. But I went to swipe it away, and he crawled up under the tank bag and somewhere on the bike. He's gone, so oh well. So filled up, headed off down the freeway, and then about 20 minutes later, I just quickly catch out of the corner of my eye this little brown spot go woof past me like this. he must have stuck his head out where the wind took him and straight past. Fortunately, he didn't go inside my helmet because I ride with my visor up but the sunglasses down. So, yeah.
So, Mr. Price, Greek mythology isn't my strong point. That's my strong point, is law. So, yes. I might look at Greek mythology once I finish my law degree. So, yeah.
Is that a dubbo?
Now you've offended bloody Randy, Sam. Good on you.
Dubbo. I'm going out Dubbo way tomorrow. Not that far. I'll be out Lithgow, then Bathurst, and then Orange. So I guess it's going to be pretty warm out there too. Dubbo is probably another couple of hours further.
This is my third too, Bilge. Have you seen Trent from Punchy on YouTube? When we finish this, go straight to Trent from Punchy on YouTube. He is so fucking funny.
Okay.
I'm not sure if it was real or if it's just a joke thing, but I'm pretty sure I'm certain it was real. So yeah. So I've got to take that for when I go to Onslow. I've got to read that. That's my next unit.
Yeah.
So what are you boys up to this week apart from you, Judge? We know you've got young Eli laying to rest. What do you got for the rest of the week, mate?
The launch of the colours. Got about 30 plus retailers to get in contact with. Get back on the horse, so to speak, to talk to overseas. And the photo first just here, we're doing some of the shots for the website. And just making sure the family's all sorted out and taken care of first. And yeah, that's not real planning so far ahead. Got the Rockhampton Scar Modelers Association show coming up shortly, so looking forward to that. Hey, I'm just going to give an unadulterated plug. BB's Hobbies, Wayne from BB's Hobbies up in Mackay. Not only does the bloke have a great hobby store and is a great hobbyist himself, a modeler, what he does, everybody that walks in that door, if you get to meet this man, it's just like if you got any weight on your shoulders, he just sort of lifts it. It doesn't matter whether it's modeling or whatever. He's just a caring individual about people at all times, and he's got the right idea about modeling. It's not the end result; it's the journey that you get there with.
Yeah,
and you're always learning, and he just gives encouragement to everybody. He's not judgmental on anybody. And the other morning, 3 a.m., I was able to call him and have a quick chat. Like it was just great. He's always there. So go to his website, bbshobbies.com.au, I think it is. BBHOBBIS in Australia. And support him. He's a bricks and mortar store, and he's so old school. It's just amazing. But the man himself is just pure gold. He's like you blokes, just gives a real honest shit about people. You're hard to find those kind of people. So yeah, he deserves all the support. He gives so much, and yeah, that's Stuka. When I told him that I'd given it to my dad, he says, "Well, there you go, mate. Here's your replacement." Wow. I went to pay him for it. He's got all my card numbers. He rejects them all. So
I will disagree with you there, Jace. It's not hard to find people like that. You look on the right-hand side of our screens right now, every single motherfucker in there is one of those people that give a shit about people.
Oh, yeah, but I'm saying in a store.
Oh, yeah, no, but I'm just talking about in general. Every single one of those people there are awesome people. They care. Even though they call blokes dumb, like some of them, and when you've got people that look like Peter, you have to care. You know? It's not hard. And you look at Wombat. Wombat's just told me who Trent from Punchy was. Great. And he did Beached Des. Oh, no. I'm so beached. But then you've got Randy. Randy is an absolute legend.
Is he a Kiwi?
No, Randy's American. Trent from Punchy is Australian.
Okay.
But Randy was Air Force and Marines, I think I remember him saying.
Yeah.
Guy, a bit of a dodgy bloke. Bilge is ledge. Paul Price, absolute legend. You know, Paul comments on every single video I've put out, you know, and for someone to sit there and take the time to actually sit there and comment, it doesn't take much. It's like bang, 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 a couple of letters. But to actually sit there and watch or even just to comment means a lot. And I've been pretty shit lately. I haven't replied to comments, and I reply to pretty much every single comment, so I've got to start doing that. Guys like, I mean, I haven't watched a lot of Nigel lately, but if you message Nigel, he'll give you a bit of a hand or something if he's got time. Then you've got old Jeff, you know, excuse me, Jeff, absolute gun. But then I'm going to do a shout out video soon, probably tomorrow when I haven't been drinking, for Hobby Robbie. Go check out his video on his build, watch the whole playlist of his build of his Mini. Seriously, that is some of the best shit I've seen.
Is that A4 Garage?
No, this is Hobby Robbie.
Oh, okay.
Say something, Pete, about him. Like, you watched him. How good is he?
Oh, it's up there with, like I said, as good as
Night Shift.
Night Shift and anyone else. Yeah, beautiful. Like that Mini he built, the weathering on that makes it look like it is actually sitting there, the real car. I mean, it's just completely convincing that that's not a plastic model. That looks like the real thing sitting there, and that's, you know, I mean,
is he as good as Pete?
Good as it gets.
No, it's close, but no. But he's only got 1,300 odd subscribers, and yes, MTG Hobby Robbie. I'll get his link for you. Hang on. Seriously, he is fucking sensational. Like, I just stumbled across him the other day, and yeah, he's got 2,607 odd subscribers.
Yeah.
So
I'll get his link. I'll put it in chat to his channel.
Yeah, I'll just do this.
That is, where are we? There we go.
It's at Hobby Robbie.
It's in chat now. And
he's great. It's great. Like, I actually want him to put more out. Like, I'm just reading his playlist for this what do you call it, a Mini now. So he starts off with rust and weathering, a flat tire, weathering the interior, graffiti, chrome chipping, the final weathering, and then the diorama's done. Then he adds a little bit more to it in the end. And it is fucking, seriously, I mean, I look at Luke Towan. Luke Towan is an absolutely... Luke Towan's a gun. Like, he's got over 1 million subscribers, and he deserves 1 million subscribers. Like, he'll make most of his stuff started off with trains, and it actually he'll have people riding push bikes that move around this diorama. Yeah, his is absolutely amazing. But Hobby Robbie, his actual his diorama was so good.
Hey, Bill.
And Bill, everyone likes his stuff, mate.
What's that, Bob?
Can someone explain why there's towels and tree towels laying out in the yard where the boat was?
No idea. I didn't have nothing to do with that.
You did
Yeah, it
so.
wasn't my
Wow.
fault.
You did it all.
No, I did nothing.
You did it all.
Yeah,
Oh,
so, no, we that was our thing that happened Friday, I think it was. Yeah, Friday or yesterday when the 6-foot fish tank let go. That was pretty exciting.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, laser creation, Randy. He is an absolute gun.
Yeah, I
Nice,
love
mate.
those resin stuff he does with the underwater stuff. Yeah,
Thanks, mate.
the zombie one. Yeah.
And there's another one, a Japanese lady, a lady that does it. And my God, she's good.
Oh yeah.
I can't think of her name, but she is amazing. I think I'll push you onto her. I think, Pete. I remember talking to you about her once.
Oh, I've already got her.
Yeah, it was a long time ago. I put you onto her. But I would love to do a resin table like with wood, and actually get. Yeah, I want to do that one day.
With LEDs?
Yeah, you like guys, don't you, MTG?
You should check out the Japanese girl. I'm going to put this one in the chat. The Japanese girl. She did an unboxing of the Yamato. She does everything related to Yamato, all these different kits.
She did really good. She did a battle of Yamato, didn't she, with like smoke and shit?
Yeah, I'll put that in there. She's worth
They're
checking out.
Look, I've still got to get. I've still got to get my dad to sit down with me and go over his train set, because Jace would love it. Because I mean, Jason likes trains as well. But this is it's amazing. He's building scratch building a what is it? A dumper at the moment where all the ore will come in on the train. So he's got actual red dirt from the Pilbara that simulates the ore. He takes it into this like a building, and it will actually, an arm will come down, and he has to unclip. He's still trying to work out how to unclip the carriage from the next carriage, and it moves into this building. And there's two arms that come up and actually tip the train, or the carriage thing. All the ore comes out, then it tips back, and then it pushes it out. So everything's mechanical. So everything goes in, apart from he has to unshackle, but the whole thing will go like that. And I'm just watching it going, this is fucking amazing.
I think
It's so good. Like, I mean, I'm going to sit down with him. I'm going to talk to him about it to start with and why he got into it. Because, I mean, he retired and everything. And I just want him to sit down and talk to me about it and then actually take me through it. Like all the lights. He's actually got areas of heritage, like, which is what I do at work, where he's got guys standing around. He's put in like star pickets into this area around this lake and now around a rock and all this sort of stuff. And it's got guys standing there, but he's also put on the pink and black capping that goes over the top of the star pickers that we put in. And it looks so real. And he's even got one of me with, no hair and shit like that. Yeah, I know. It's pretty bright. Lucky Jason didn't see it, because it would really fuck him up then. So it went like that. But it is so good. So I'm going to get that done, and I'm going to put on a video of it, and it's just going to, everyone's going to just be like fuck, that is sensational.
I think I'm not a big train guy, but I think what I like about training model railroad people is it encapsulates all parts of the hobby.
Yeah,
like,
it does.
From your building, and because that's where we all sort of started from, and it's just the skill. You're working with the scales and automation and the amount of shading and all that sort of stuff and weathering, and it's in a big scale, and then you get those end scale guys with the, and how they have to reduce everything to that scale. It just blows your mind.
Well, Dad's HO. He does HO scale, but he spent I think it was about $600 on actually buying the loco.
Sorry, Dominic.
Oh shit, Dom. Sorry, mate.
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay. I had an HO scale. My father had an N scale. He built me one for Christmas when I was a young kid. It took up the whole garage in 2 parts. It was massive, a little village and a tunnel and everything. And then I destroyed it.
Go choo-choo.
Yeah, I did.
No, it's just I want Dad to keep on going. It's cost him a fortune. So it's a lot of my inheritance and my sisters and my stepbrother and stepsister's inheritance, but it's keeping him alive, and that's what I want. He's built. And this was actually amazing. I think I sent you 2 guys a video of it. I'm not quite sure, but he actually built a new room above his garage in his house in this really nice suburb in Perth. But we had to get a crane. He actually hired a crane to get the table up and across and down into his new room.
Wow.
Because there's no way we'd be able to get it up. That's how big it is. It is massive, man. Dom, mate, you and Jason are both going through a hard time at the moment. You've got I don't pray, but you've got my best wishes and my heartfelt sympathy to you both. Jason knows, but like I said to Jason on the phone a week and a half, 2 weeks ago on a Sunday, I said, look, the memories never fade. They actually get stronger, but the pain goes. It diminishes, not doesn't go, but just always remember those good times with your aunt, mate. So look after yourself, brother.
All right, guys, I got to go because I'm really hot.
Anyway, guys, love you all. Thank you to everybody that's rocked up today. Amazing as always. Next Sunday, guys. What are we doing? 10 a.m. Queensland time.
Yeah,
I won't be here. Yeah, I won't be around. I don't think. Hang on. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday.
We'll see if we can get a guest on. We might try and see if we can get a guest on next week, eh? I'll see what I can do.
I might be able to be here. I'm not quite sure.
All right. Otherwise,
well, he's writing you off there pretty quick, Ivo.
Hey?
He was writing.
Yeah, no, he doesn't want me. He doesn't.
What? You know.
He doesn't like me. He wants something. He wants someone uglier than both of you two to take over from me. So
that's a big
ask. It's
a huge ask, but it's possible. I mean, because you're pretty fucking ugly, Peter.
I'll try and get that.
That's what.
Staying here Friday, mate. I'll post it out.
Yeah. All right. All good. Okay.
All right, everyone.
Right.
Thanks for putting in, and
thanks, guys.
Next weekend. All right. We'll have something really ugly replacing Hibbo next week. All right.
Yes.